I'm Sage and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be spinning a wheel to decide what animal I'm going to draw in this art piece. Woo! And we got a robin! And I also decided I'm going to spin for 3 different plants and we'll go from there. And right now I got a rose! So I have this link below, not sponsored or anything. I just thought it would be a fun idea to spin a wheel and then try and put everything together in the end. Ooh! And right now we got petunias! I don't know if this has been done before or anything like that, but I was experiencing a bit of art block, so I was like, you know what? Let's try and spin a wheel and see what happens. Ooh, and right now we got daffodils. Ooh, and I actually did something this week that I don't normally do, which I actually sketched out on a normal piece of paper. I'll put it here. I sketched out a general idea, at least, of what I wanted to do before I started to sketch on my iPad. And if you see 2 hole marks on top of the paper, I'll enlarge it real quick. That's because my cat got to it. Her name's Atti, and she's obviously an artist as well. And then once I start sketching my iPad, all of like these ideas start floating through my head. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I decide I'm gonna add some more flowers on the side. And I do know, like in like the picture, I made the bird a little bit smaller, but I know I wanted to make him a bit bigger on my iPad. And then I also decided, do you know what would be super cool? I would have put a skull in the robin's chest, you know, to make it like super scary and all that fun stuff. So I was like, okay, let's do that. And then let's obviously add a pumpkin, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, you know what I want to do? I want to do some more like warm themed art pieces, because I have a lot of cool pieces, as you can see, but I want to do some warm pieces to try and like get like my warm energy flowing, you know what I'm saying? But I've also been hit with the Halloween bug, as I normally am all the time, but I've been getting like so much Halloween content just put on my For You page on TikTok, and I was like, oh my goodness, say less. I want this to be Halloween themed as well. And so here I am. I have petunias, I got roses, I got daffodils, I got a robin. I decided to add in a skull and a pumpkin, and I'm like, oh my god, let's make this warm but make it Halloween. And this is how I decided to just go full force into my art piece with this exact energy. Ooh, and then I'll also tell you real quick, so to lay everything down for the colors and stuff, I was using the technical pen and like the airbrushes, and then that was my cat scratching in the background. Anyway, so she's not done yet. What are you doing?
What are you doing, huh? You scratching? Yeah.
She got the hungers, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go feed her. She's fed and happy and wonderful and the best cat in the entire world. That's what I tell her that every single day. But Daddy's good, we can continue on. So, yes. We were talking about laying down colors, so the airbrush and technical pen, and then I did use a different brush to blend everything out. I used mostly the Salamanca and the oil brush for this piece. And I wanted to mention that because I didn't really use those much, the other ones. Ooh, but I will say, like at like the very beginning, like in like these stages, I am still using the soft airbrush just to kind of, again, lay everything out, because I'm like, do I really want to make this look like a painting? Do I want to make it look like semi-realistic? I don't really know what's going on. I'm just, again, on the journey. And while I was on this journey, I did take some breaks, and during these breaks, I decided that I wanted to look at some fun facts about specifically like everything in here. So I was like, I want to look up fun facts about petunias, daffodils, and roses, and pumpkins, and robins, so I can tell y'all, because that's fun. So we will start with the robin facts, which is super fun and exciting. So the type of robin that I'm drawing is the European robin. I had no clue that there was a European robin. I just had no clue anything about robins, to be honest. I just knew that they had a red chest and a tweet. Yay. And turns out they live in all across Europe, and they go as far as Siberia and also the south of North Africa. They're just, you know, just flying by and saying hi to everyone. And speaking of friendly, they tend to be really, really friendly towards gardeners, and it's because when they mess up the soil, all the earthworms come up, and robins love earthworms. And in Norse mythology, robins are said to protect you against lightning and thunder, and also Thor is a huge fan of robins too. And in some areas, it's also custom to make a wish on the first robin of the season, which I thought was really cute. I like that. And now on to the petunia fun facts. Ooh, so I didn't know this, but petunias originate from South America. And I also learned that the Maya and Incas believed that the scent of the petunia would ward off evil spirits, which is so cool. I absolutely love that too. Petunias are also part of the nightshade, the potato, and the tomato family, which is crazy because I absolutely love all of those plants. Obviously, you can't eat any like nightshade, but I do have it on my arm as a tattoo. Petunia like flowers, the flower part are also edible. They can range between sweet to spicy, which is also really fun. And that was petunia's facts. So now we're gonna be doing daffodils. Daffodils are March's birth flower, which is really fun, and they're also one of the signs that spring has finally sprung after a long winter because they typically bloom from February to March. Legend has it that daffodils are associated with happiness and cheerfulness, and when you give a bunch of them to someone, that means that you're wishing them happiness as well. Field of daffodils can also live up to 50 years. That's insane, dude. And as long as they have like the proper drainage and the proper sunlight, they can live that long, which is super cool. And now we're on to rose facts. Yay! Did y'all know cherries, apples, peaches, plums, pears, apricots, and strawberries are all related to the rose family? I thought that was crazy, man. I like so many of those plants. I especially love strawberries. Strawberries are the best. Absolutely love them. And the oldest living rose that we know of is actually in Germany, and it grows on a cathedral, and it's been documented to be alive since 1815 AD. That's so insane. Another fun fact is roses are edible, and you can actually see this in the newest Hunger Games when Coriolanus Snow reaches Lucy for the very first time, and he's at the train station and he hands her a rose and she just plucks off a petal and like puts it in her mouth, and she's like, it tastes just like bedtime. And I was like, oh my goodness, I absolutely love that. I just love the Hunger Games just in general. But I thought that was really like worth mentioning because they're not only like just for eating, it's also great for skin and hair benefits as well. I love using rose water on my face and in my hair. In 2006, there was this man named David, and he planted, grew, and also crossbred his own roses. And he was very well known in like the rose community. And he spent 15 years growing and crossbreeding this one rose, and he named it the Juliet Rose. And this rose ended up selling for 15 million USD dollars in 2006. One of the things that he was also known for was not only making pretty roses, but also making sure that they keep their scent as well, which I thought was absolutely incredible because I absolutely love the smell of roses. But yeah, isn't that insane? In 2006? That's crazy. And now we're on to pumpkin facts. Ooh, I love pumpkins so much. I want a pumpkin patch. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had just a giant piece of land, I'd be throwing pumpkin seeds left and right. Be like, oh my gosh, it's Halloween year-round. Let's go. Did you know the pumpkin is actually considered a fruit, and it's because it contains seeds, and they are related to other melons. And I absolutely love melons. I just love fruit just in general, and pumpkins are just the best. And speaking of seeds, every pumpkin contains approximately 500 of them, which is so cool. That's insane, dude. Are you kidding me? That's so many seeds. And did you know pumpkins grow on every continent except for Antarctica? I did not know that. I didn't know that they were like Mr. Worldwide. They're just everywhere. That's so cool. I absolutely love that. Everyone deserves pumpkins. Y'all know the US produces more than 1.5 billion with a B billion pounds of pumpkins per year. That is mind-blowing to me. That's so many pumpkins. Another fact is that people in Ireland and Scotland, they also carve faces into root vegetables such as turnips and beets, and it's to ward off evil spirits, just as the jack-o'-lanterns do with pumpkins. And I thought that was so much fun because wouldn't that be like the best thing to just go to the grocery store just whenever, get a turnip, carve a face into him, and then feel better? That's how I would feel. I would feel like, oh my goodness, this turnip is doing the work. He's doing extra work to keep me safe, and I love that. At least that's my take on it. I just thought that was fun. Ooh, and another fact, and I did math for this fact because I was like, this is mind-boggling to me. So there's this man, right? And this man was named Travis, and he's from Minnesota, and he made the world's largest pumpkin. And you may be like, oh, like, how large was this pumpkin? It couldn't have been like over 500 pounds, right? Wrong. This pumpkin was 2,749 pounds. That is ridiculous, right? And my calculations, I decided to Google how many moose would that be. That is 2 full-grown bull moose. That is how much that pumpkin weighs, and then plus some change. That is incredible. That's a huge pumpkin, man. And me and Atti would like to say thanks for watching. Right, Atti? Yes. Thanks for watching. And that's the end of the video. All the links for my social medias are linked below. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye. Say bye, Atti. She says bye.